All right, so let's just cut to the chase. Is this real?
Yes, this video is real. There's no doubt about the video. We went and got the radar data. And so with the radar data, we know that the plane that took this video existed at this moment in time at this location. And I know that was a military plane based on the transponder number.
1:30 p.m. Chuck and Mo are meeting with scientific experts to review potential video evidence of a UFO. The footage was recorded by a U.S. Customs bombardier using an infrared camera over a joint civilian-military airport in Puerto Rico. And shockingly, it was filmed the night before a similar sighting in Florida, at the opposite end of the Bermuda Triangle.
Okay, this is April 26, 2013,
Okay.
Aguadilla, Puerto Rico. As you look here, you can see this little object flying along. Looks like it's almost tumbling randomly, like a balloon might. Okay, I stopped it right there. What's that in the background? Those are cows. So this is an IR video.
Infrared.
Infrared, exactly. Black is hot, white is cold. That gives us a reference on temperature because we know cows are roughly 110 degrees is their body temperature.
So it's as hot as a cow.
It's at least as hot as a cow or hotter.
So what kind of a flying cow is this?
So this is what intrigued me the most. When this object impacts the water, he's basically gone in a third of a second. And to the naked eye, you don't really see any splash. Now watch what happens. The objects, you'll see it kind of hit the waves and it bounces back up right here.
How does it stay in the air and go in the water?
Excellent question. I have no idea how it does that.
The video lends a lot of credibility to Vinny's report. The similarities that took place, the way he talked about the vessel and how it entered the water, how the vessel exited the water, the speed, the shape, it really does lead a lot of credibility to what Vinny had to say.
So a lot of people want to think it's a balloon, no matter what. They say, well, this object didn't really go into the water. There must have been a cloud, right, in between. Well, so then, of course, the logical response is, well, if a cloud blocks the IR signal from the object, it has to block the IR signal from the waves, but the waves are still there.
Right, you'd almost see that cloud.
So you have to say, oh, this cloud,
Fade that out.
It was a little tiny cloud that sat, and it just followed that object as it went through the...
Oh,
right?
there you go, using common sense and science again. How dare you, sir?
Exactly. That's what happened.
Being prior military, my first thought was, it kind of looks like a Tomahawk missile.
We're thinking on the same wavelength, because that was my thought is the most likely explanation.
Tomahawk missiles have been used in combat by the U.S. military since 1991, and they are able to be launched underwater by submarines. Initially, a powerful rocket propels the 3,000-pound missile through the water and into the air, where wings deploy and a jet engine takes over. However, there is no evidence that the U.S. government has developed technology that would allow the missile to re-enter the water during flight.
You don't have a missile that can just come out of the water, right, without any heat signature.
Without that booster.
Exactly. Now, you could have drones, but the part I'm not aware of a drone being able to do is coming out of the water without, rocket propellant of some type.
Is there anything on Earth that you know that flies like this?
Not that I'm aware of. You're not looking at a bird, a balloon, not looking at an aircraft. I'm not aware of any man-made object that mimics the characteristics.
Did you ever get yourself into the mindset that you're a little nervous that we're not alone?
Yeah, I mean, you always wonder about that, right?